One day, I was walking early evening in Seoul, until I was stopped by the sound coming from the Sudeoksa Buddhist temple. It was a sound I had never really heard before. I remember it had something mysterious, something beautiful, and even something magical. I realized that I don't know much about Korean Buddhism at all, and because it's almost Buddha's birthday, I thought it is a good moment for a temple stay and learn more about Korean Buddhism. Follow me on my journey to Sudeoksa Temple and have a look into the life of Korean monks. After 2 subways, a train, a local bus and a taxi, it took me almost 4 hours to get to Sudeoksa Temple from Seoul. But it was worth the time because when I arrived I was surprised by the temple's beauty. So the first thing you do is check in. It was at this moment that I realized that I brought the wrong shoes for a temple stay. With an average of about 5 minutes to take my shoes off, it was about to become a hard exercise to enter each and every building. After a short introduction, they gave me a tour around the temple. It was much bigger than I imagined, and I will show you how amazing this temple is in a minute. Alright, what's up guys, this is Bart and I am now at the Sudeoksa Temple on the western side of Korea in the Gyeonggi-do province. I hope I say it correctly. It's quite windy. There's a reason why I came here today, because this is one of the few, or maybe the only temple that survived the Japanese invasion. That time was called the Imjin Wars. So this building is extremely old and it looks really beautiful. So I'm super excited to be here. You know, in a few days they will celebrate Buddha's birthday here in Korea. So I thought it's a good moment to do a temple stay and experience a little bit about the life of a monk and learn something about Buddhism. But here's the thing, I just arrived. I traveled for almost 4 hours from Seoul to here and apparently they don't have a program for only one person, even though they knew that I was coming. Kinda sucks, but yeah, still have to make the best out of it. So let's go! Alright, I'm now standing in front of my room where I will stay the night, and yeah, look at this, super beautiful. And I got the whole place for myself. So let's change some clothes and start exploring the temple. All by myself. So you know, when you go on a temple stay, you always see it on the pictures, right? There's tourists and the monks, they wear a certain outfit. So when I click with my fingers, I'll wear nothing else. Because apparently when you are alone and there's no program, you also don't wear the monk outfit. So behind me is the main hall of the Sudeoksa Temple, and it's the oldest wooden building in Korea. It's really incredible and it's still there. So now let me give you an impression of this location. Here we go. So honestly, I don't know what to do, because there's no temple stay program. So it's basically, well, it just feels like a visit to a temple, you know, like any other tourist. So I have seen the temple, really beautiful. But what now? What next? Even though the temple was amazing, I had other expectations of the program. So I didn't know what to do at this point. I walked around a little bit more and checked out the old hotel inn, and I tried to build the classic pile of stones you can see all over the world. I wanted to rest a little bit before dinner, so I went back to my room where everything was about to change. Ta-ta. So something has changed. I just came back to my room to relax. Suddenly the, how to call it, like the Templestein manager, she knocked on my door. She said, Bert, I got something for you. And I'm going to show you that now. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. All right, I feel more monk than before. This is amazing. Oh my god. So now, there's also something else I can do. Apparently after dinner, 6:30, there's gonna be a ceremony that I can attend. And I got permission, hopefully, to film a little bit. But first, let's have some dinner. Salt 맛있어.
뜨거워. 뜨거워.
이렇게. 네.
Are you okay?
안녕하세요. 이거 맛있어요. 네. So I'm now eating my second round, and I can tell you it's super delicious. It's really simple. It's very basic. It's like a bibimbap. Wow, it's so good. I feel like I'm eating really clean. It makes me happy. So most of the ingredients are produced at the temple, and you will never find any meat in your meal. It was surprisingly delicious. So on a full stomach, I decided to walk around a little bit, until I met a very sweet Buddhist practitioner who loved to tell me more about this place.
고추장, 된장, 간장, 장독대.
많아요.
네. 고추장, 된장.
그 다 만들어요?
여기서 만들어요.
여기서 만들어요?
네,
아,
스님들이.
아, 저 슈퍼마켓 안 가요?
No.
No? 오. 아, 좋아요. 진짜 깨끗한 음식
예.
생각
예.
좋아요.
예.
서울에서 많이 배가 아파요.
추가.
아니.
추가.
줄? What is that?
Become a monk. Become a monk like me.
And this monk was asking if I was at the temple to become a monk myself.
Become a Buddhist monk means.
여기서 살 수 있어요.
So within a minute we start a ceremony, and has something to do with that huge bell. And I can participate or just watch. That wasn't really clear, but it will start in any minute. 당신은 매일 이거 해요?
아니요, 오늘까지만.
오늘까지만?
그러고 좀 딱 몇 번 한번 치보세요. 어떻게 치냐하면 내가 치고 나중에 전달할 테니까 빵 소리 나고 하나.
At this moment, I didn't realize that the monk was explaining to me how to struck the bell, so I could do it myself a little bit later.
넷, 다섯 번째 딱 놓으면 돼요. 놓으면 지금 딱.
So what you see here is the Brahma bell. The bell is struck 28 times in the morning and 33 times in the evening. And as the bell is struck, all beings in hell are released from their suffering. And the instrument they use is shaped as a wheel. The bell also calls the monk or nuns of the temple for evening prayers. And for some reason it felt good to see this ceremony from close. And he even let me try it a few times.
두 손을 잡고 넷, 두 손 양손을 잡고 넷, 놓으세요. 하나.
I was happy to see the bell ceremony from close and to even try it myself. So next it's time to have a look at the evening chanting inside the old wooden building. The sound that I heard was exactly the sound that made me curious about Buddhism at first. And also here it sounds really beautiful. Buddhist practitioner from before invited me to join the monks' prayers inside. As a non-Buddhist, I felt really comfortable to sit next to them. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to film. So after a few bows, she wanted to show me something else. She brought me to a place where people tried to stick coins to a rock wall. It seemed as an impossible job, but I still managed to stick 3 coins. And was it because of the prayers? I don't know. But the next day, the coins miraculously disappeared.
와.
저도 사실 처음
네, 이거 proof. 그죠? 하나, 둘, 셋. 했다.
재밌어요.
네, 재밌어요.
네.
So I just got back to my room and this day was so unexpected. So I arrived here and I thought like, okay, there's not gonna be like the real Temples테이 experience. I'm just gonna sleep here and I can walk around and just look at the buildings and the trees and that's it. So overall, so far, nice experience. It's the end of the day. It's quite early. It's 7:30. Usually my day starts around this time. So the people here, the monks, they sleep around 9 and they wake up at 3. And at 3 in the morning, there's going to be another ceremony with the bell. I'm going to be there. It's all a little bit unclear what I'm going to do, but I'm getting more excited because it's more than I expected the moment when I arrived here. So all alone. No one else. All the rooms are empty. I'm literally the only person that's doing a temple stay right now. Anyway, time to sleep, guys, and see you in a bit.